What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Now, I did tell you guys about my doubleheader. Of course, this is the second video that I am making right now, telling you guys about the awesomeness of gaming news. I know, gaming news is such a big deal right now. As we get ready to head towards Christmas, a lot of people are still on the fence what to get. You're going to get an Xbox, you're going to get an Xbox One, a Nintendo Switch. You go ahead and pick between all of them, but I personally think that you can't go wrong with either of them, really. Well, actually, no. You can probably go wrong with Xbox. I know it sounds messed up right now because Xbox is like, I don't know. They don't have the exclusives right now. Next year they're gonna have a few more exclusives. This year they were kind of falling flat. So if it was gonna be like games that people are getting hype about right now, if it's gonna be like, oh man, what game is about to come out in the next like 30 days that's gonna get you going, Xbox probably isn't leading the way on that one. This year kind of fell flat after mid-year, so hopefully next year they step that one up. So if it's one you can grab right now, I recommend the PlayStation or the Nintendo right now, just because the Nintendo has so much hype behind it, and some of the games are actually pretty good. You can't go wrong playing Zelda or, you know, saying Super Mario Worlds or whatever they call it. That ridiculous game that only takes like 5 hours to beat, but they are interesting games. ARMS actually look like a relatively fun game. So I mean, if you want to get something that's going to make them drool, if it's Munchkins, I would go with a Nintendo Switch. If you wanted to get a game system that's going to be solid and have good exclusives, the PlayStation is pretty much going to win on that front. But if you want to go for all-out powerhouse, then the Xbox One X is going to be the #1 for you. Just figure you guys should know my personal opinion on it. This is no fanboy stuff here. You can't tell me that Xbox has had any major exclusives that have come out other than Cuphead, which are just like mind-blowing right now. I'm sorry, no. Uncharted Lost Legacy. I could just name that one off the top of my head just by saying it. That one's actually pretty good. Not bad. Now, let me tell you guys what's going on in other gaming news right now. It does look like Microsoft is having a slight bit of trouble with PlayerUnknown's BattleGrounds. It did get 1 million players to get on Xbox One just in 48 hours. That is huge. That is a huge amount of people buying PlayerUnknown's BattleGrounds. You can't go wrong with that. That is just insane to get that many sales. But there are some problems with it. I mean, even though people have bought it en masse, the problem is the debut of it. People are looking at it like it is just a broken mess right now. People are hating that it's only getting like a consistent 20 frames per second, hitting 30 every once in a blue moon, that, you know, it's clunkily, poorly optimized. You pretty much name it. Now, it's pretty much unpolished right now. I really wish they would have probably gone a little bit further in it. You have this Xbox One X is supposed to be the most powerful gaming console since ever, but the PC version does kind of make it look like dirt, but it's a PC. What do you expect? Now, the PC version is far from perfect too. Okay, just in case you guys are wondering, it's not perfect, but it's not like this. It's not like this. So, I mean, now that they have like 1 million concurrent players, you know, each month on PC and stuff like that, this thing is actually a pretty good force of nature. I mean, it's pretty much taking over what like multiplayer games are going to start becoming from now on. But if Microsoft wants people to go all in on the, you know, PlayerUnknown's BattleGrounds and want people to be super happy, you need better than 20 frames per second. I'm sorry, you need better than 20 frames per second. For me, that reminds me of like Super Nintendo. When you had it back in the day and you were playing a video game and then like it was almost like everything went in slow motion and it was like, oh, I'm in slow motion. That is what is basically happening here. You don't want that to happen here, everybody. Right now they do have the exclusive, so you want to get PlayerUnknown's BattleGrounds on the console, then that's as far as you are going to go. Now, moving on from that, this is my final bit of gaming news. This is actually breaking news. It does appear that Monster Hunter World story campaign is 40 to 50 hours. That is madness. 40 to 50 hours. That means that you are going to be playing this game and you are going to like it. You're going to enjoy the awesomeness that is within this game. So speaking with German online magazine MMO Reizo Tsuchimoto, he did say that the average player is likely to take around 40 to 50 hours to beat the game's story. Then you get to spend more time crafting and creating and upgrading their gear afterwards. And that gives you a rough idea of what you're looking at when it comes to story-wise. When you have Monster Hunter Generations being 59 hours and the main story plus extras is 96.5 hours. Then you look down the line, they are known for giving you your money's worth. So I'm super hype about this one. This one is actually coming out January 26, 2018. No real word on this thing if it's ever coming to the Nintendo Switch. I will probably assume it will not, because the Nintendo Switch will burst into flames because it is like a tablet that has controllers glued to the side of it. That's what it is. I'm sorry, that's what it is. Well, that's all news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll holler at y'all later.